Abushina radio mamenchi na memo akwa abamfa wombra around the J report so na onimonyamfo Simon Osai Mensa kane Asante Mantemo soafo wa MPP aban mu ne wanya kwan akopie mu ewo wontumi television na wabiebie ne mani so kakra ya na nyina ne se yeto abawie ye no okwa ahomegye mu kakra ye se wokọ na wakọgye na home na akire no waba aba bekeka enema hodo bi a wono so na penso ye a enei ebinum eto mfuturo edigu Asante Mantemfo ene na yebeka ya ebre ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama epaw Dr. Amoakohene se wono na emra me regional minister no kamya ye se adechie bia ye de mpanimfo ahodo no mo Asante Mantemo ene social media yi so ye horo mo ne se ye horo wo mo ya Dr. Amoakohene de metimi aka se ade enchi emane nka de NDC aye ne mom ade echi bia no woka de MPP entumi anye ya ono de bia ono de eja no aso de gu MPP foso saa kire se omo de omo baaye no omo amotew enu nti ena abato no omo konya 38% no se ye no kore se nya no kore ne onumanyamfo Simon Osemensa ya ona na ye mantan msoafo no waba na wakire se de woba no bebiebie ni emeni so papa ama NDC amonyokuo ye tore bia no moto mfuturo de gu MPP fo ani no Ghana fo be hunu se Asante Mantemo no na se Ghana ha nyina no niema His Excellency na Nana Kwakufu Dubai no baba ye no aban bie ni ho a obetimi edise adwuma ne bi enti Ghana fo ye nyeri aboso papa na se de ono ankasa okona humugye mu kakra be sa afe eni afei ena wayiniti enu nti Dr. Frank Amoakohene woni ni NDC ene John Dramani Mahama ene omwa womo edi NDC echi nyina na womo nya krado na womo ho bedwiri womo se sa ne ma we nyina no se na Nana Kwakufu na ebabe no Asante Mantemo na menim se ne nkasaye ene ne nkyirechire mu ne niema hodo babede na di no enkwa wiye ne de na amanfo a womo enya MPP ho tan no menim se womo ebesan ati bibia sepa hunu se aban no wani wonu hwam kora na ebere kopie mu wontumi television nkoma hodo bebre no na ekoso a mepese obagibre na onsoso watie Simon Osemensa nkoma ene watwetwe ne bi wadaroma like video yi mame afi share na ne titiru pa no fo adwenkyere bra na yenyina yenhua de biem
obesa ahase bio akasa akire de yeye wow
say wa kra kan bi Asante Achmango. So when it comes to security you hear all those words me buy no na sade no ya dia na ha me because you meeting ubetima frɛ Asante Achmango go my him that the one kind of chair meeting no was on them na me catch on say me hye wo mo bo se sa nyima na esisi no omo ma me feel you people thought I was joking because no my buy me study strategy no my use over the years. What people forget, they say, tell me back 2017, not 25 years ago, in a former president, the late former president, Jerry John Lawrence, Eddie Adibia near friend operation cow leg by 25 years.
And here you
man. Say, Bibri Nim say, me a chairman for political affairs, peace and security committee of the ECOWAS Parliament.
Oh, okay.
I'm for Deputy Speaker. I was the chairman, political affairs, peace and security committee. At time there several security and that doesn't make me a security capo, no. So I had the basics. To study the fast to solve a problem now.
And what?
There's only one thing I add here, that is all. You solve the problem, you minimize casualties. And I'm afraid, Honorable Kandafa, National Security Minister. And I'm so honorable, Sago issue. We need to combine ground and air. But the air won't be air truths. The truth will be on the ground. The air we use helicopter to determine the direction of the animals. Then the ground troop will go behind the animals. If you use only ground troop or
yeah.
So they will go and crash or crashing so one better rushing security in also be shoot or shoot to cattle heads. na the casualties to here we solve the problem with least casualties.
Yeah.
And there might be you need to think through and decide how to solve the problem. The COVID, and many regional security council, the science institute policy said the security should be on the ground latest by October ending. Do you know why? Who ran November called December now? Not dry season about Sahel. Some ran and one be paid and 2 me rem near Pamo.
Oh, Bano.
Yeah, mammy, so be rem the affair near Pam. So from that point
from entering,
you Pam then the next one was preventive. And on the ma, she say you walk Ashanti market, Gadugu, Planty market. She say, woman, Chabru, if you answer me offer, I say, can't have say, what my enough for a dog for the body. Something be a berry and one berry. And near man be Honswa, we yan crefa nursing for the kind of crep. A started here, one near Frona, win a penny, win up, obit me fro, and a politician, and I'm the politician, I will pay the part to Abaman. So politicians in Kukum Nipa number to Abaman, no the politician, papa. If you saw him in Amos, I will protect it. Na manfo eno ohene ne sankrofo enkukum na dehye no ohene na afi omo dane ko ana wo mo a yeduanefu no omo so kom kunkum na ntwi no na bizanze na mo ya na mo ho osuru madua maburu aburu wonan medua nya ba bi osia no osi medua me body wonan nya ba bi a no osi medua me koku onai na de achi na aboa ba me ya so mbirimu de wado aduanefu ana bodefu wa aboa koye no na me birimu.
Of course,
you see a tore bi na yanka no kra and I mean you can't bribe me ebi si o na adwo bi me wo ani afrem ze nkrofo bi di na ntwe na ka me catch us my mom 15 minutes om de gina mom frem na me meche wo ye be kum obi a repu be yire a repu bi maame.
The stories that were coming from Ashanti Achim and Cleveland was too terrible.
I'm telling you.
Horrible.
No kure niaman bebre wo de no kure. Na wa masika ni wanimu a oneba you solve it. Nemum wo di sika chi dia no de ne be den. Because wa kwaju obi kapre. E jina bitimi aka wanza. Udren yo be expose. Enti ye di djuma ho pa djuma sonku. Assembly ni ya de Ohima ne himfo no dodo no so yade na MP no so yade nse ono so a lawyer to do this no baby a legal advice no dey boying into the teamwork no I use here and I'm a problem na so but we are going to do all these things right me back 2017 highway robbery
yeah
if the people have forgotten all these things,
yeah.
Yeah. Who free Fijasi, Twem Kumawu, Akosi Drobonso, and the 4 Konyakojo Musika. We stopped all of them. But we will remind them by putting it on paper. Nam Nakupon Mahodinam Timia, maybe you know, Nama compile a book. Achievements of Nanado MPP's government under Nanado Dankwa Kufuado, Dr. Bawumia preaching. That is what we're going to do.
I see.
After Asedano, my man who bear 2-3 weeks. Then the first one will come. And Ohiniba, me better now so no. You may share no. That's sorry I need to tell you. When I came, I did cursory analysis of the sectorial problem, infrastructure problem of the region. That I only need the kind. The whole Ghana and an area.
Ashanti region.
The whole Ghana 2017.
Ashanti region.
The whole Ghana and an area. With my friend.
Healthcare, health delivery.
Ghana in an area.
Wow.
They now best say no chronic captation. Now people have forgotten about captation. During the 2016 elections, demonstration by Nyanko about captation. And I say we refi.
Yeah.
You be kaka manfo. You call demonstrations upon demonstrations. You fear. Aban also Sam and San will be feast no catch there say or be so 6 months. 86 years. The first cabinet meeting I'm going. Now I'm the top president. The president I gave you her Ashanti mantle. I come here. Many people unnecessary. So I didn't know their friend captain the health center. A minor free to the castle, so I have
6 months pilot
from 2012. I read 2017. Nedo. Now, I'm penny media, the name say Ashanti for your money, papa. Ye yado ye papa. Ye nyepes a minkumina da kukrada. And this is our captation. A yama Ashanti for you knew a man term conaka, and
Fabinco baby.
You're calling ye, we don't 12.
In few.
Manu si kura wa ma obi ene minister bi kura ma me kasa o straight away na president Kogajma asem we yen debate take the captation of Ashanti region so initiate the process any issue I'm for refi
Yeah,
I'm for refi.
If say health insurance, no choose as PTA.
Yes. Maybe
I never chew be just a honor oko. Yes, sir.
Think I me feed me crew jachi. Maybe I might choose St. Michael's Hospital or Pramaso. You see, sending the baby. Na me baha. Men me yem became me yaria. Nam ko for not ya.
Because there be
unisika
captation and yes, I'll go back.
Yarianzo obin determine time abe yarium.
No.
But enough for refi. You remind them. But you need the next one. No major problem. Now I head to head with security and routes. Help the number one. Yeah, roads so the whole Ghana. You can't born for now, and now you will both withdraw Marina near Tosumiu. Mantemani try anything for Mantem.
Central region.
In terms of roads. Then we central region and area. Once we know, normally you measure it in relation to population and other factors.
Yeah.
Now you central region, me and area. And a bambonzo.
Security.
And now, near war, near maybe to say sanitation and then the other ones. And now, back regional coordinating council, government workers. Now, workers' accommodation is a major problem. Especially women qualify to be provided with accommodation. See, that is how I listed them. And that is how we tackle them. Remember 2 examples because time into me kumbi you know already me ankasa kramas the sign elite before.
Oh, finally.
If I'm on money be. You I'm starting from health. To the first one was year captation. Second one, ongoing health projects here. You hear them who say you want watching. Near Obakwai, near Formina, near Konongo, you were Tepa, New Kumawu, you were a ferry, you were conform watching attention children, Seria, watching. And dear, a war on your own going, or say a cost of first. Lady drew anymore. Then we look for new ones because so called Cheviasino. A better chance is over 12 weeks soon will be. Unfortunately. And with me wins here.
So the 8.
Yes. If we be quite. We for me now. If we tepa. ibi konombo ibi kumu ibi sevia ma port ono ga fie nyi se ano yem sre aya the equipment egumu they say materials equipment na man for have yem
yeah
every ward every office in equipment ansana covid no bae na ni hia ba bia de covid patients mbegu no ye sign edwin by infectious disease and containment centers Ashanti mantam ye nyamiensa Kumasi South Hospital omu yusu ena Sevilla ni ba ko kan Sevilla until Sevilla Hospital no and can we move from 250 bed to 300 bed capacity.
Okay.
Until some for cafe young fans say om Sevilla ni kura ayin ye ni na infectious disease no ye ni
enti die na ma enne anase ye bi fraban so no ma mfo ntimi nni akone ba onko Sevilla Hospital onko jare say eye adwuma ya operationalize no.
Yes. Yeah, no problems, initial problems in Saneba. First one, internet
connectivity.
Fiber na never hono a breaky. No honorable Tesla. Who's for?
Yeah.
So very fast. The second one was power. And so our power issue no affected two of the facilities I inherited. Afari. And
Sevilla.
Then Sevilla, the third one was access road.
Okay.
These were the three. She saw also
internet, no.
Internet, the anyway. That is communication.
Yeah.
Then we needed to establish a dedicated ECG substation.
For hospital,
for the hospital. No technical if on advice here say. Instead say, yeah, 20 kV. Now instead is it KW or something? Difference only me. Now you have to bomb 20 back on. You're breaking into two. 10-10. And the reason of the mine was laudable. Ubia would be quickly be our betchias. Nayam fat 10. Emma Hospital Nonkwa. Nayam fat 10. Emma communities around the hospital. Because a machine. So for 20 boom back one. Now a break it down. It means until the power is restored. No, the hospital may not even function. Name say any 10 you know. Now back break it down. Hospital they break it down. Then we switch over.
Yeah.
The Ama communities near the Ama hospital. While we work on the one the support to hospital, then we move all the communities onto the main national grid. It's my correct. Access road, people thought say na a far old Prabon, Sevilla Junction Prabon road, no fire. She told me of the acquire we again and here also. Acquire no technical people no advice and they say young farm far on himself free fiasi air corporate you ja. What try a him feel look a crabia or left on the coin that.
Okay.
Wisconsin University. To woman, I want cast and Prabon quiet, you know.
Then you hold
Me initially, Namin support to Senko for Bechina or Muchili Muno. I told my dream. I'm just a cafe de Kofa Prabonwa or see Bubu would die be. Compensation in the Madiano a delay.
A delay.
But Hannah dear,
Casubem.
Space in it the Hodada. In Chian found one your dreams, which was understandable. The government will not make perceive being in them. And to be a catch was a real hospital, dear Emma commission year problem. Hope I'm with my friend Dr. Nsiasa. ECG for connected substation to the hospital facility. Contractor no all of a sudden no abase abandon the car. Omi committee. To be a catcher or say ye a intro.
So why has it been kept to date? 17 months.
Say on by a thing called Amoakohene. Me catching him for one is a mommy and me. Namo support to the amount for be and there and politics in our home. Hospital no, then you better benefits. Politics people who do their politics. Who even knows? Ebi gra contractor no be shenechi no be shenechi na bibia who knows?
On my me because I bind in the car.
Meanwhile, Minister of Finance or money. Government advisor on health, Dr. Nsias RC and Nineka. Minister of Health is Womu Kaido.
You saw it as a political sabotage.
It could be possible, but once I don't have the proof, I can't go there.
And then Afari.
No Afari, so Afari Krani D can hear substation. Afari Hospital. So it was about 97-98% complete.
Yeah, that's true.
When he came out with Sayed Delekano and was stop all work going on at Afari.
Now the same contractor.
The same contract, Erojet,
okay.
Erojet the invest. The same contractor, Egyptian. I don't know. That is why that project ni no and Semba home be. Obi aka chose before for anya no. And the na ya wi no.
Konfanoche.
Yes. Mokaya we dem we aware na mu nyina mba ho. The bar for needed to do structural integrity test. Yes, structural integrity test. We in the who said and then I see her more than 40 years. And starting war, yeah, man, Penida that could do a champion bresso, the 70s, early 70s, because 70s, Graviana, early 70s. Now I have about 2017, more than 40 years. You see that? Now, you do say, structural integrity test, so you cry, me, I'm a technical person in building construction. Iron road, we are shame as a quarter road. Hobby.
Yeah, I was there.
And the concrete, ultimately don't self through. Now we will thank you. Your coyer and your twice on your nymphy gumu and a load in the bar. Thank you, Begum Popo. You will miss me, Copa. I are here. So we needed to demolish everything and we started again. We mean structure. A whole problem, my nya. Still can't me completely there. But me uncle drew baby and a PC drew. And no have been affected KGTR phase 2. And no have been a delay international airport. When say what more this can mine Edinburgh, UK. Na tamwa COVID no buy a much buy no. Na ye debt restructuring. Say UK phone belonging to Paris Club. Paris Club members need to suspend loan disbursement to Ghana. So I'm trying to bra. We debt restructuring with them. So man this by say to confirm not to do international airport no. Kajitia phase 2 no. TV debt restructuring. Now disbursement the best starting. No, I'm say by their policy. Also, I'm starting with health. Now, I'm with health, no, it supersede all other sectors. Especially, near Mammy and Sana, I can. And near Mammy and Sana, I can, dear. Or more, dear, no, the chat walk right, your marketing.
Yeah.
Then we told them, say, Ashanti region, since colonial days, has been a commercial hub. within the West African sub-region. The value trading, you know, and the commerce, you know, more. Even those I agree say health to be ultimate for be channel. But I say then I'm saying we be kakra na beka ho. And you kura what we chapa we kuma we form na we be kwai we konongo no ma beka ho. At least a boost to ade ne kakra. Nti come yen kono first. You know what I'm saying? So we needed to go and print say okay. International airport, yeah, 98%. Into seek 98% na question. The assuming say $100 na approved by the year. With $98 a question, just $2. So because of the $2, who jam away I not functional. So they accepted. They said, okay, we this kind of condition. Into a bit, you know, COVID, near COVID. Then they disperse money to the contractor. TV, you know, say market, no need health and India. There's no way they will go for the market.
Ofana, you say, Kumase Prempeh the First International Airport, na international airport. Because the new African word ne, passion BCC hui.
Sir, when you say,
what was left saying you beat me international flights, no?
I know the minister. Say apply. Some time we had and some of the trips could be because it was under KMA. Even though say why some of the airlines crash started some more register. Now the amount for cancel because runway extension now into international airport. Paper chow hour. Engineer international links.
Nigeria.
Aircraft now. So international airport, the only limitation was being there. Until we runway, some aircraft been to me, like Boeing 77. Those ones.
But anything that makes it.
Now the Ethiopia line by an armor. Or be a test run. Wama
or buy
until then.
So the only thing that was the extension of the runway
until the limitation was being said aircraft
are Kesiano and into mainland.
So thank you, baby runway.
Okay.
Baby, this is Kenya Airways, Ethiopian Airlines. Don't make me. And even there are some aircraft, be aircraft and so on.
Yeah.
It was the Boeing Kesiano. And came to Milan because we here longer.
Yeah.
And found one to me. See. How the whole thing. Other than international airport, you won't categories. And
because when to me for looting, UK, I'm to Heathrow. Even Heathrow on a terminal 4, terminal 2, terminal 3, Gatwick, Nom, and the other.
Do you understand it? So we have categories. So it will be international airport limited to certain aircrafts.
Yeah.
If I talk hotel, we are a hotel.
There.
Yeah, what 9 way hotel, we a hotel. I don't know. We be class. If you cry in, it be a motel.
Yeah.
And then I want you 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. So are you saying say when you're 5-star in your hotel?
It is.
You see, yeah, in politics, higher hokakra. But we should start saying the truth as it is.
How did we make us the conversation around Ashanti region say without the Swami interchange, in Ashanti region?
I think we can open Nansen could be the soundbite to be by. Because a committee program being a make a chance of the Yami Yawo, MPP for as someone this for can be as an Ukrainian Kraniafa. Now, your woman here, Tom. Near to Kruma. Now, NDC can and Amunya interchange, Namunya interchange. The question I ask is interchanges mean sana. Wokumasen. Emu dia hin NDC ye. Asafu interchange President Kufuor MPP. Asokwa President Kufuor MPP. Sofo line President Kufuor MPP. Na NDC for head ade tu ye trim na munye interchange ni enso asom sie nye interchange ana na bisa nse kwatere kwa so be ma mentuma
tinidi
yen killed ourselves mejitum da bia me come say your project miensa Amoakohene so am interchange kan KGTF phase 2 kan which I won't blame as much because you can't copy them.
Yeah.
And then you have Russia Ukraine wars on your day. Emra. And now, dear your fault. Many came before fault. I was a jitum. A crew from market.
Crew from market.
Yes. You see, shelves, they were inside. We could have completed those ones.
Commercial use.
Baby, and a problem. A year, they build, operate, and transfer. A diac Siena Camosian. And then you came a sick and no day.
Also, you give it to a private person.
Initially, no more
to build and then operate. Later, then transfer to government. Okay.
And it's a came in Niska. Now, I buy in Yeskama. One I saw one more day, I saw this. Ne tien termination obi timi bobu bi ohene ba ujo no anhwe awa no be pa
so o je contract ne free nsem no
ebi $60 million Ghana cedis and was ada now we are the system
e ka wa bok no yeni o wie dia sen ko be je ka se twa santimai fama no
a hono de
so the explanation is the huge buildings na etwa nwahia no na aban ne ankronkro bi akọ enhyehyɛ sɛ onsi tinanya aban sika osibia no odi amankofo otene kawia no adane ama aban okay nti ne wa ase aban na eyeye empata na wo mfimfini no
problem.
Okay. Next time, but I'm going to get my name to my offer.
Yeah, boss, so why you see facility be a your koji. I will see, sir, your koji in the sense, say, regional coordinating council, they want to be Mobosan.
Yeah.
MMD is needed to be Bobo.
Yeah.
So I met with them, told them, say, someone needs to come the Baya. Let's go and look for a loan. Now move and complete. So right through me, because it's only the finance minister who can give approval.
Yeah.
And they wrote everything. I gave my covering letter near the finance minister to me. Unfortunately, it's kind of Koji no went to my friend.
Ade umanye assessment hunu se bia ye behia this match ene de aye na mokwaji sika ketua
me bring me any KM before I will never blame the government
ojitum se eye wo
se me na me region
any KM
even though say ye generate me de me aka ho because me na supervise one
for 8 years
a honey de me find sharp mind. I will never ever do that. And seven on ye cano crena, yen cano creno send yet ye, Nasa will be 8 years no who na or solve what Chinebia know how to solve it. Because we could have finished those ones. Easily. Now you move traders and maybe or one never why 2 or more a call back. Nanka space kakreka and the kakranso, double count. And a journey na yehono was supposed to be a lorry terminal for Casa, Econof, Wani Tamale. We could have done those ones. So we muna one more page judgment debt. How they make you? Tiye system, $60 million can't be management. who go to ama one person Jimmy Yazman. So that side there Nimbri Muki because young Crawford no na say demands no
not too much.
Not too much. But share can you see it? And I can't get your face to them explaining that.
Of course.
Say Paris Club for no car or mon first canon.
And maybe after.
Only know this kind of more say what can you do?
And then
Swami interchange. The number of problems. One, a financing option na inyaya. First one na a failure, a delay. Soon say Omampeni be kate solved October 2022. Hoping say can 24 months there. Nanka 2024 December how the nanki dia yewie. They didn't have problem with the financing. And you know say almost a call from Rango. And then we had to go through Parliament for a loan. It's a process in United delay. Into Parliament approval was it about 175 million US dollars. And now it's also an interchange account. I know one. And I am say technical people also they underestimated
the gravity
pipes na
a what form no
ebi a fan kitu e
ho adwuma o be ye no
until when the problem started near who say sa relocation e ho no
nya adwuma kitu
why careful na mo ye mistake about 2/3 or at least half of Kumasi enyensuo. So we say that's the situation. And even it was technically wise. Say yenye diversions na local roads na
ancillary roads
interchange na nkasa so a cars no be fa no yenye no ni yenye overhead free no flyovers no yes enti any time we munyi am relocation ni ade nyina we ni awie ho ni enya diversions a problem the kind all your problem but you try as much as possible to minimize it. Engineer try say e be minimize no
minim say covid ne ho nsensem finances ma kan but okay enti no me ma of agina ho a minute or two. Now I want to spend some time on the Swami interchange because me no can say yes covid by finances and some your problem but I want to ask them the bay and a cabinet decided say Swami interchange yebeye say na ye 2018 2020 before covid government's commitment financial commitment say yebere Swami interchange yebeye no na say I just want some honesty here na ye say pa say na buy person oya and a bia young ko hide behind COVID-19 kasam challenge pa person ye pese ya nenka yentumi nyanwie because Greater Accra so interchanges are ye tie ense free ho a am face this financial challenges are Kumasi de ankoa face ye so who was making a case for Ashanti region Swami interchange at cabinet meetings. Now were about 9 cabinet ministers, the education minister, the national security minister, the one in Yano, Omukwa, now Omunkoma, Omudia, and Nibra, Omade Car Samno about Swami interchange, not at the say. And then, COVID the buyer, there are other capital intensive projects about to me, yes, young fancy these financial challenges. Why Swami interchange, it you pay the commitment, government commitment, not at the say. We will deal with that. Na afe we are ye fra ban mu ekodie. The story of Ashanti region 8 years under another danko Akufuado. Afe ni nyina ebe ka bom edisa nkomo no say na ye bedino amma Kumasi for Asantema unu say yes baku mienu bi de ye gitum say de ofa ajatum say say crofo market de onfa ho so bo nkomo aban na mom ono any came ena anya de anaso omahwa me anwi no ewia ba kuma no bi agye ho tum no nemom ni nyina collective ne adwuma ye wo mantem ne mu no ye di ho nkoma ma santeman ehunu se na nya boapa na se nye se ya moya ho mode kra so over media ne se at cabinet meeting no the bay and a government it decided say so me interchange ye beye and the commitment you know not to say because some challenges are working in an mejitum but will be also because say after COVID there were other capital intensive projects you who say echoes or other regions to me ye so who was making a case for this project at cabinet while we have some 9 ministers at cabinet and no free man to me
yo medasi de mekane se obia ka se ministers no one fight for so I'm interchange pay and true
okay
na prana never hono we have to look at all those things. Okay, I'm maybe the former road minister. Amoakohene, Beka Febe
5 interchanges.
Me bamoha. Me catch them say me dem focus on you. So I'm in Santas
roundabout. Yeah.
Me mama reasons. Santas roundabout. In tears, na me pese ye no say. So far inner ring road na. Ufri me fan say Georgia ana Aswa interchange kofa Anraga junction kofa airport runabout kofa Swan fa Sopula abisi Patasi ni nyine dualized between Patasi and Georgia a single lane it do peak period we are not traffic
a jam
so I felt to say yes I interchange na ye dualize preko nature say ring road ni nyina ayi dualize the entire na manfo ka Anraga junction na me fama dwinje papa ne say that is the heaviest traffic a year walk so wunyanya more diversion na
alternatives
Kruma Bebre. Kruma Kebebre pa.
Yeah.
Enti yenkohwe swami. But the man and your man be delay no. Na me ma ye buy a plan idea about routes no. Na man for appreciating better. Yes, started first. You buy near war bridges bi wa ha. Na bridges no asay. Na kwan no ense hunhun sa ka bit mafaso all right but na bridges na set timini road sector for no here na to the first thing that was tackle bridges na set now some few examples who free please depot isani ase ho akọ adwunase muka bridge
ensuom hono no odi ma me hono no
na kwan no say sa but na bridge na set na diversion tin
yeah
o see offer odium e ko amoma so kwana ne o bridges mienu bi asai
yeah
ama ontimi nko offer le mes bow e ko efefant mukurum hono there was another bridge no see here that is from Aviation
junction yeah
offer no Honya Report Junction airport runabout kwan Bokrum aircon
yeah
ni o bridges mienu ba kon ne o ba bia lemes ba no office no no e na akọ ni mu kakra akọ Kenya se no na another one o se ye offer me ma some few from Report Junction airco Kumasi girls Samad Hotel
Samad yeah
etimi en fe sa kwan we no ye bridges ni wie a you bet me use whilst you mobilize the resources to do other ones because they are a big project.
And I even think this was also a problem. Quite as well state with the
yes.
Akupi kwara so be poso hono no.
All those ones.
Yeah.
We 19 bridges just to make the roads motorable. Jebi o ha we are near asphalt afaso. Ebi o ha near double C je fan sapetin near the afaso. No. Then we have to look at the major trunk roads now in real Kumasi and in free Kumasi. The major one, Ayakra Road. Na kwan no so asebe na nye huhuhu. Baby ane hunu ye. Oba fogu transport baby asori bi wono. Na ho ase so ma se na cars kra munumunu to. CCC.
Family chat.
Asori bi mi refinidi. O am say no mton ya kra of you na oba filling station.
Yeah, family
chat. Okay, ya na cars munumunu hwe hopa.
Reverend Victor say hono.
Yes, ne ho ase yankasa. Then the other problem and no hono. Let's just say free tech junction. Eba bisi anoga junction yana honye. But the major problems are no ho. Na ye 4 roundabouts be. And you have for refi. Ajuso. Udium. Body junction. And a tech police station. Mo here no ma ye roundabout. And the cobblestones be.
To do an account eject sir.
Baby an accident Chelsea pa check police station because we say it's sunny. Chat the place no ba na all best stop no ntimi aba. Na me frɛ onu abo akoma kwanta say. Sir run about you say fi here. If some be kan bia am go hu. That day me one ni technical people be buy kra me no me problem.
Okay.
Me say me na me tia. Me say yin firi ho. Ye yi amfa so bo no. Anye yi a emomi. Because maintenance how mother be enkrofo mu wa ha. When we can remedy it by redesigning the place. Mother, redesigning no. Much accident bi o. Traffic no present. Engineer was here no. To watch me na yi na. Then the next one Sunyani Road. Omampani astati interchange. So full interchange. You free so mekanum di matter mekanum ndi so di matter me so o man fa 1 foot crack on and I'll say it me pam to oni nyina fa kwan no
yeah
we do you see ke ho kwanya traffic kwan no
sir to me did 3 hours 5 hours sometimes
and this traffic we wa ha ade ni enyi traffic ni mfi ho na so ko starting interchange and the assuming say traffic e wo Sunyani Road traffic ewo Tafu Road traffic ewo Swami
Atunzu
na o start Swami interchange people je e dey group who ye projector aho kire ne beba but you try as
to minimize it
tie mu bi ka say yenye we mu nyina mfi ho na sa ne aba Swami interchange no so na tire say ye ho ahen e be bi kakra enti ye hwe main road baby a ewia ye kakra wo say Mampontin die no Tafo die no we thought say na ka so am interchange design no not knowing say e ko baby emfani nyina engine last minute ye ko ya award ma ju shop say ko be 3 lanes no but na time no akwa wi then we had to look at Obuasi Road. For Obuasi Road nso a na nye be ufi ahema kokoben ekosi anwan kwanta ne de at least na traffic no was especially odro ahema kokoben because of ramps na normal ye no but at least na mu trouble but from anwan kwanta ekoro aye manholes enti na obi a oni dwumadie ewo between anwan kwanta na ni kuro enye between anwan kwanta ne Obuasi onfa ho no mu nyina divert kofa be kwai no ma kofa for me na esi adanse asokwa no ma wuram kwa kosi tutuka ansa no ma ofe kwan tietia no na ye tintintin na ye nse no penimfo yenye from anwan kwanta to Obuasi ne ho ne ansa ne abetake wa ha na enye de be no de ye kakra
no.
That is why we tackle anwan kwanta to Obuasi now between and you you don't need 30 minutes.
Debbie.
No, do. And we planned. Yeah, I said, I saw 2 hours. You then inner ring roads. No, people were saying, "Came to 2 million for them." Say, I didn't know what to do. When you can mill the surface, and one is I would have feed echo where so. Adianchi na asphalt guso. Because asphalt look good we are, you don't need more than 2 hours. Na ka fast. And yeah, a dumni a bantu manum area nema wo.
Chine braso kwa Hinsan Estate, Wokrum,
yes.
Kai Wokrum, South Africa ho.
Yes. All the municipalities those days will be a sub-metro.
Yeah.
Obi. Ye do baby I can't think chrono ho nyina first ultimate fa ho.
Yeah.
And ye be and also. Then we had to look at town roads. You see, we planned. Yeah. Now sorry about 3 months now we. Then the town roads. And now we Kumasi few I said Kumasi I do now.
Yeah.
The next largest town, Ashanti, Mampong. You say Mampong. And Mampong. Yeah, Obuasi. Yeah, the friend is a Konom. No, Konom, we are part Kakrebi.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Josso. Yeah,
Jabin.
Yeah, Fijasi. Yeah, Kumawu. Mimi Krum that to Gramahi. So,
well,
you see, say the MPP phone, I'm sure said now the story now
Umbeti.
Because first the 2024
na
abufuo ho bi MPP bi ati nti wo kan no kra no no bi gina ba bi send di what so because say me co station bi and na me ye program na am ko kan say MPP for ade ya me yane say after COVID economic policies papa MPP dia toto kwan mu ye dia bufuo si ye nto no ya nto a NDC be ba betwa so aba they insulted me MPP for insulted me
yeah
so economic policies ben papa ben now what are we saying
but nay
obi inflation I could do 54 exchange rate equal 17 and netra. Do you understand it? Yeah, reserves a drop away. And she said by domestic gold purchase program. And this is for saying and so on by momentum.
Yeah.
Gold for oil. Yes, yeah, you buy your chum.
Oh.
You see, say, the guy Dr. Bamia or Shassian was it. Yet, yeah. So, ba Africa, good, yen ye tonk sepa. Quality means yet yen ye pa. And say free that part to address to be seen there. Your gold reserves in an 8.7
tons.
Meanwhile, in advanced countries, no, ye gold no more top and support of currency. Now, ye in our continental. Instead, your institutes are policies in na inflation no na what 2022 54 I drop up to 23 and was still declining. Yes, yes.
Well, offer yeah brano unfortunately